Okay guys, welcome to the next video tutorial in the Internet Marketing Success Guide under the Traffic School for Beginners. Today we're going to talk about an extremely cool toolbar called StumbleUpon. And basically StumbleUpon is one of the new social Web 2.0 media toolbars that virtually allows you to vote on websites. And the more votes you get, the more likely it is that people will stumble upon your website. And it's just a great little tool to be able to generate some free traffic. So what we're going to do is you're going to click the link in the success guide that takes you to this Firefox add-on site. And you're just going to click on this little button right here, and it says add to Firefox. So you're just going to click that, and then it's going to go through an installation process. You're just going to click install now. I've already got it installed on my web browser here, so I'm not going to go through this installation process, but it's only going to take a second. Your web browser will restart, and then it should open back up, and then it's going to ask you to go through some of the installation, critiquing, whereby you can customize it for yourself. So it'll probably ask you for your email address and things of that sort, and then it's going to ask you to pick a few categories that you're interested in. So just check off a few things that are of interest to you, topics that are of interest to you, and then that should be about it. And then what you're going to be left with is this little toolbar up here. So you see the Stumble, I like it, channels, and all this good stuff up here. This is the StumbleUpon toolbar. So now what I want you to do is browse to your lead capture website. So you should as well see in the success guide your pages, your websites. And what you're going to do is you're going to browse to those websites, and then you're going to give it a thumbs up. You're going to say, I like it. And what that's going to do is it's going to start building a profile for your website. See, the way StumbleUpon works is that it categorizes all the websites based on user votes. And then based on who gets voted the most, the more likely it is that that website will show up when people click this little button right here called Stumble. So if I click that, I'm going to get websites returned back to me that, like for example here, I have physics in one of my interests, things that I like. So whenever I click the StumbleUpon button, I'm going to get things that are websites that are listed in my categories that I chose when I configured StumbleUpon. Now the reason I'm getting this website is because somebody had gone to this website right up here and they gave it a thumbs up. So I could give it a thumbs up or I could give it a thumbs down. And that will affect the traffic that comes to this site through StumbleUpon. And if you notice the amount of users that are on this and the amounts of sites that are being hit with StumbleUpon, look at this. 54,000 weekly downloads and over 7 million people have downloaded and are out there stumbling websites. So this is it's a great tool, and it's extremely powerful because when it goes into the database, you've got such a good chance of people hitting your website just by stumbling. If I'm bored and I'm just surfing the internet, I use this stumble button. I don't go searching for stuff. I just have my categories that I enjoy looking for things on the internet, and instead of searching for them, I just stumble them. It's an absolutely incredible tool, and it's really awesome to know that I can control traffic based on my vote. If I don't like this site, I give it a thumbs down, and that's going to affect the rating of this website. So make sure you give yourself a thumbs up on all the websites that are listed in your success guide. As well, if you own any other websites, any blogs or anything like that, we're going to be setting up and configuring a lot of blogs moving forward, and you're going to be giving yourself a lot of thumbs up, and as well those in your team as well. If you've got other friends that are taking the program, or if you're building this through a group of people and there's a bunch of you working on this together, then you can all stumble each other's sites and increase each other's likelihood of other people hitting the stumble button and falling on the pages that you want people to fall on. Now the other thing that's of great importance is to ensure that you are creating a likely profile. And what I mean by that is that you're not just using this to get free traffic. StumbleUpon has become more increasingly aware that their tools are being used for internet marketing purposes, and they'll look at your profile to see if you're just browsing your own sites, or if you actually have a diverse profile. So spend some time stumbling other people's websites. Stumble a few of the sites in the categories that you had picked, and just give it a few thumbs up. And maybe spend 15, 20 minutes or so giving different sites thumbs up. And then as well, just always be aware that you have this up here. So if you're browsing the internet, just start developing your profile, developing your baseline of who you are and what you like using the StumbleUpon toolbar, and it will send you some pretty incredible traffic. I get hundreds of hits a month to a lot of my websites just from StumbleUpon traffic. So it's a great tool to use. Get to know it and get to love it. We'll talk to you soon, guys.